Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of a Minecraft Let's Play. This episode we are actually going to be doing a couple things. First one being we are going to do a little bit of decorating around here. If you may notice, I already have the pool of water that was here gone. That's because I want to make it bigger. The other thing we'll be doing is what I had mentioned last episode, although I don't think we're going to get too far with it this episode. And that is the village breeding system. What I want to do is actually create this area over here next to the house as a village. I found out the nearest village is about 700 blocks that way. Yeah, there's not too many villages nearby. It must be the village I had seen the first couple episodes when I was out exploring. And I think there's one out that way as well. That's about 700 blocks away as well, but I believe it's a bit further than that one that way. So yeah, what we're going to do this episode is pretty much terraform this area to make a pond. I don't exactly have an idea of a shape I want. What I want to do is make it as natural as possible, without making it too uniform in shape. Also, I don't know if you've ever realized this, but grass blocks...
Anything else from my?
Whoops. Had a video from Vex playing in the background. Forgot it was still trying to load. Yeah, I don't know if you ever noticed this, but grass blocks take longer to mine than dirt blocks. Never noticed that before. So starting from where the previous pond was, I've just been expanding it. This is where the previous pond was. It was probably out to about here-ish in terms of circular. And I want to take it out to... I don't know, I pretty much want to wrap the entire house. I'm trying to make it a, well, not the entire house, but like this edge here. I'm trying to make it like a barrier for the villager part of the base compared to the main house, especially considering I want to make it a separate village. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'll cut out now, and I'll be back with you once I think I have a general shape out. Alrighty. I've decided to use this mountain here actually to my advantage and create a stream off of this that will flow down into essentially like a miniature river that would actually go out to the larger pond, maybe lake by this time I'm done with it. But yeah, what I'm wanting to do is make a essentially a water peninsula here, and then that expands out this way, probably up to here for that little bit, and then up to here for this portion. So it's gonna be sizable. The other thing I need to do is also go down a few layers. Unfortunately, though, my pickaxe is about to break, and I've actually repaired it a couple times off camera, doing work in the Nether, which we'll get to as well, since that is something else I wanted to finish off. Yeah, so far that's the shape of what I want to do, the idea behind it anyway, and back to digging. Alrighty, welcome back. I got most of this dug out, and the way I think I want to. Ended up making a new pick, by the way. Only got efficiency 4 on it. I actually made one previously to this, which I was going to get efficiency 4. Ended up getting Fortune 2 and Unbreaking 3 on it. So I'm just going to keep that as a backup pick eventually to the charity pick. Which has Fortune 3 on it, only because I had used a book on it. So now it's time to fill this all up. If there's anything I want to do underneath the water once I'm done, I got enchantments to allow me to do that pretty easily, so it's not really an issue. Water mechanics changed, did it not, to allow me to fill this up without having to put anything over it? Yes, it did. Awesome. That's going to be very, very helpful, actually. Because in previous versions, I would have had to make pretty much like dirt scaffolding or really anything else to get all this filled up in a proper means, and that would have been a pain to do if I still had to do it that way. I'd rather not if I can, and it looks like I don't have to. Awesome. Looks like I messed up that source block there, so that wasn't going to fill up. I see there is a bit of tediousness with understanding the new water mechanics that do the filling in, but hopefully it's not too bad. Nope, looks like I just go around the edges. It should be done. There is a few things I want to talk about, by the way. One of those things being actually the way you pronounce my username. This is often a issue I've found most people having online and other locations. They often don't know how to pronounce my username. The way you pronounce it, the way I prefer to pronounce it is Kalbinshun. That is Kalbinshun. The reason I went for that kind of pronunciation is because it's supposed to be a mix of a like a German and a Japanese type of pronunciation. Actually, on some websites, I have an avatar that actually has a translated name of this as best as possible into Japanese. The way that would be pronounced would be Kyaru Binshon. Pardon my English, English kind of like stylization of that pronunciation. I'm sure it's not the best. Yeah. So that's how that would be pronounced. What's going on with this water block here? Did I miss a source block somewhere under there, or what? Oh, there we go. Might have missed a source block, or I might have picked it up by accident. The other thing I would want to talk about is Patreon, or whatever the way you want to pronounce it. I think I'm going to hold off on that for now. YouTube actually recently added a donation system for their partners, the people that upload videos, etc. I might go with that instead for the time being, so if you want to show your support, look for that sometime soon. I don't think they have it rolled out to everyone yet, but that should be coming down soon to all users. Speaking about YouTube changes, I'm not sure how many of you have seen the new location for the like button. It's actually not something that has been talked about too much in comments that I've noticed. It really is a minor change. Instead of having it underneath the username, it is now next to the count of likes. Same goes for the dislike button. That is actually next to the dislike count as well. I actually like this change a bit better, considering some of the other changes they've been doing over the years. Just looks better in my opinion. It kind of flows a lot better and honestly makes more sense in my opinion. Also keep in mind that's coming from a programmer's type of view, not really a user interface kind of like artist or anything. So, I mean, opinions are going to vary on that. I don't really have a problem if you think differently. Do let me know, though, what you think of that change in the comments below. Let me know what else, if you found any other changes to YouTube recently to be appropriate, or like just bad overall, or anything of the sort. Interested in hearing what you guys have to say. Let's see, is there anything else I wanted to talk about besides hitting the skeleton that's shooting at me? Not really, no. I don't think there is anything at the moment. Oh, I guess I can go on a bit more about the Patreon thing. The reason I'm holding off on that for the time being is simply because, I don't feel like I have the popularity to kind of warrant it over any other kind of like donation service. Plus, seeing its monthly kind of thing, or it can be monthly anyway. Gonna hold off on that just because I don't really have, the support behind me at the moment, in terms of like being known and whatnot. Definitely will be coming down eventually, though. That's for sure. I'll probably look into some other options as well, but yeah, for the time being, any kind of support would probably have to be done through, you know, just getting the word out about me, about stuff like that. I mean, if you are trying to support me, doing that along with commenting on my videos, you know, kind of help me out on terms of what you guys want to see. Any complaints about audio, videos, stuff like that. So I can kind of work on what I can to make the experience better for you overall. Let's see. I think I'm almost done with this layer. Yep, there we go. Some of the other things I would want to do that I would love to do actually for you guys would be to actually be able to host giveaways and stuff like that. But that would probably be done along the lines of Patreon as well as a milestone, if you will. There's a lot I actually want to do for you guys and stuff like that. Like I do want to be able to live stream more and in higher quality than I think 480p at the moment is what my internet can handle without dropping like every frame known to man. But yeah, that's going to require better internet speed, which requires money, of course. Hopefully, those of you who are watching me actually do know about me live streaming. If not, you can always find a link to my Twitch channel in the description below on virtually any of my videos. I believe some of my first ones may not have it, but I think ever since like my 25th video or so, it's been a part of the listing. Let me grab a couple of the buckets here. Let's see, can I make an infinite source there? I can. Yeah. Also, those who haven't been watching me live stream, I have been uploading the live stream footage. I actually have another 3 parts of my August 12th footage being uploaded and released today. That was a bit close. There's actually a few more parts to that live stream that haven't been released yet. I'm having an issue with them. Having an issue with that part actually with Sony New Vegas. It's not wanting to open it, so I have to do a little bit of work on that. Should be up as soon as possible though. Other than that, I have quite a few more stream footages to do. I actually intend on streaming again tomorrow, Monday, what is this, September 1st is the next time I intend on streaming. So, I mean, if you follow me on Twitter at all, you should be able to know about that. Actually, I think I still have to tweet about that, so might not know about it just yet, but this video is probably going to be up well after the September 1st. So, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. What else? Oh, if you don't know what I've been live streaming as of late, it has been a minigame concept called Animal Fishing. The title is still a work in progress. Essentially, you have a fishing pole, and a bunch of mobs end up getting spawned in. It's all customizable as much as possible, of course, or that was one of the design goals I wanted. And with the mobs that spawn in, you essentially try getting them to your own ring, a little like container storage area for them to get into. Each mob is worth various amount of points, and the game lasts for default of 5 minutes. I'm actually letting that be customizable up to the people that are playing the minigame idea. But yeah, that's the way I'm going for right now. Also, besides being able to stream in better quality, if I was actually able to, I'd love to be able to get more videos up to you guys on a daily basis, so I can kind of focus a bit more on the quality of content rather than more or less kind of rushing to get them rendered because I have a very strict rendering schedule along with upload schedule that I'm trying to maintain to the best of my abilities, and it's kind of hard to when, you know, uploading videos takes 7 hours per video. But that's more of my problem at the moment. I'm still looking for a part-time job at the very least. Um, Hopefully I get one soon so I can actually upgrade the internet speed to better suit what I want to do. Ow? Skeleton must have a punch bow. Yeah, that sent me flying. Wow. Anything else? Not really. Nothing I haven't already said before. We're almost done with this lake, actually. Yeah, I think the size of area, I'd probably consider this a lake more so than anything else. Don't know what I should call this lake, though. If you have any ideas for names of this lake, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you have any ideas for the styling I should do for the village housing, which, by the way, is probably going to be the end of this episode, since after this I do want to go back to the Nether to finish that off. Yeah, if you have any design tips, I'm probably just going to make it a semi-standard village shape. I'm not going for efficiency or anything. What I want to do for the manufactured village over here is kind of follow the pre-generated structure shapes and kind of have a spot in the middle where I can farm iron golems if I get enough villagers, as well as have the infinite village breeding system and, you know, the actual iron golem system. Speaking of, we are at Y63. Yep. I believe that's actually far enough up for iron golems to fall down to bedrock layer and almost die, if not die. It's been a while since I've actually made a iron farm with them, so yeah, that's something I have to look into. Alrighty, let me clear out my inventory really quick. Needless junk. And let me head on off to the Nether. And I can kind of show you what I'm doing over there. Actually going to need a crafting table because I'm tired of running back and forth for one. Actually, besides almost going through that pick, actually I pretty much went through that pick at least 3 times in the Nether. Just mining out. I've been quartz farming and a bit more glowstone farming. Where did I put that? Ah, here it is. So that's all the quartz dust I have and all the glowstone I have. I don't have much glowstone. It's really hard for me to find any glowstone in this world for some odd reason. I still have yet to expand the portal 1 block that way like I want to. But for the time being, it's functional. Alright, so this is what I've been doing with that pick. I've cleared out all of this area and all of this area. The intention for this area, which I might do next episode, depending on how far along I get with the village system, is... recently watched a video, maybe a week ago or so, by Andrezel, one of the members of the Minecraft community, if you are unfamiliar with them. And he found out that zombie pigmen give a lot of XP. I kind of want to do that as a replacement to the spider grinder system, simply because it takes me like 3 hours just to get level 30, something like that, off the spiders, and it's because I'm running off the spider spawner, and then the system isn't 100% efficient over there. It's just a real pain to really do anything, enchanting wise. Excuse me, just a moment. Alrighty, had to cough up a lung apparently. Yeah. So I watched one of his videos recently, and he had a nice idea. I'm kind of taking his idea one step further. Where he let the terrain itself be natural and only modified to kind of help his cause, I'm leveling out the area. Um, I'll also be trying to cut off spawning areas that aren't part of the mob system at all, in hopes to increase the spawning areas for the zombie pigmen to spawn in and allow me to essentially corral them into one area and crush them. Whereas he was having some issues of the pigmen falling, taking some damage that way, and essentially it was just kind of hard for him to crush them without losing some of the zombie pigmen. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. The netherrack out there in terms of getting all of those picks pretty much broken, or that one pick broken multiple times. Yeah, I got 3 double chests of netherrack and a little bit more. So that explains why that pick pretty much broke. Let's see. What I'm gonna do in here for the walls, I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm gonna go with a dark theme for the walls, only because I've gone with the quartz here. And for the ceiling, I might actually do stone slabs. Um, so yeah, let me head on back over to the overworld and get some dark oak wood. I'm probably gonna use uh, the logs themselves over the planks, just because I like that texture better. The other option I could use is maybe acacia logs. Oh, by the way, that front door and this door over here got busted down by a zombie when I was waiting for XP for the other pick. Haven't replaced that door yet. Let's see, do I actually have enough acacia wood for that, though? I might, but I definitely have a lot more dark oak. Alright, so that should be plenty of dark oak logs. Let me see how my supply of stone's doing. I believe I have some stone in the nether still, but hopefully this is going to be enough for the slabs. That should be plenty, actually. We go ahead and... Whoops. Alright, that should be plenty of slabs for now. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about that I actually forgot about. Today's Sunday. Last Friday was my last day of the temp jobs. I was working down at the Grand Prix for 3 days over in Rock Island, Illinois. And I gotta say it was fun. It was a lot of work. I'm actually still in physical pain because of how little physical activity I do generally. But other than that, it was paying $9.50 an hour, so I can't complain too much, considering my previous job was nothing. Well, I can complain a bit, I guess, considering, my normal IT job pays around $10 an hour, so it's a bit more, but not too much. But, hey, if you're not working and getting $9.50 an hour for a few days, it's definitely better than nothing with a phone bill of, like, well, the phone bill should have only been $98 plus tax, but having an issue at the moment with them where my first payment when I first got the phone was counted for the following month, so they've been charging me a $5 late fee ever since. So like the monthly bill has been $111.23, something like that. It's $111 something, that's for sure. Yeah, so it's been kind of hard to make those payments. On my own, anyway, without a job. But I've been doing what I can, when I can, to get that paid off as quickly as possible, and not incur the wrath of Verizon, the service provider I go through. Let's see. More slabs, huh? But yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past week. You may have noticed a lack of video schedule of other series besides Watch Dogs and Agrarian Skies. It's primarily because I had a lack of recording time, or the energy to record even, um, to do any of my other series. I've actually been kind of grateful I've been able to get a couple videos recorded for this series. Definitely want to move this along, and don't want to fiddle around with this too much. I kind of want to get up there, you know, like, I've been playing Minecraft for quite a while, ever since beta 1.1 underscore 02, something like that. I did play actually before that, but back in Alpha and Classic, but wasn't really like as hardcore as I am now, so I don't really count that. Yeah. So I am going to finish up these walls now. Apparently I need to put in some quartz slabs. Where? Here and here? Yeah. Let me see how this actually looks and show you guys before I actually complete it. So that's what that looks like. Let's go ahead and do a few more. And I need another quartz there, and I'll need one here. Alrighty. I'll just do up this one bit of wall, then make a cut and finish it off. So that's the general color scheme I have here. A white on the bottom, dark for the walls, and then a lighter color than the walls, but not as light as the floor on the top. Yeah. Alright, I'll cut here, and finish off these walls. Then afterwards we can work on the village layout. See you guys in a moment. Alrighty, this is what that room looks like with all the dark oak wood logs in place. Obviously I got some cleaning up to do and some lighting to do in here, but I like how this looks for now. The portal itself gives some light off, so I mean it looks really ominous, like especially if you're looking down from a tunnel, which I don't think I have a tunnel available to kind of look down it. These here, these entranceways, by the way, and the ones that will eventually end up here, I'm sure, will actually be color-coded. That way I can just enter the Nether and then look around for a color, then I know which way to go for certain things. One of the reasons I had done this was to allow myself the ability to travel longer distances instead of having to travel the 1.2k blocks in the overworld. Especially when I was looking for the packed ice in the one episode that I think got deleted because the footage was deleted. I don't remember. Oh, also, you guys may have noticed a aspect resolution change from the first segment or two to later on the episode. That was my bad. I noticed. Yeah, I noticed it after I went to fill in the water and corrected it then, but I couldn't just re-record that whole section. I wasn't gonna fill it all in and then do anything like that. Just correct the aspect ratio. I hope you guys don't mind, but that's what I chose to do. Another thing I thought about doing is making a room in the overworld in my house where I put all the broken named items. Ones that are going to cost me like 30 plus levels just to repair. You know, the ones that don't seem really worth it. Yeah, that's what I intend on doing with those. So eventually even this sword will end up in there, which I haven't repaired yet, and I actually need to add more things to that, but I need to get more XP to do enchanting with. That's for the reason I want to do the pig grinder system over here. But then I'll have to wait for another day. For now, let's head on back over to the overworld. Sleep if you need to. and then work on some sort of layout for the village. We might just be heading back in. Yeah. Stay, apparently. Alrighty, let me clear my inventory and get ready for that, and I need to also check the episode length. Be right back. Just check the episode length. We're actually over 30 minutes, which is long enough. So, next episode we'll work on the village design over there. Maybe get a bit further than that than I would have intended to with this episode. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, take it easy. See you guys next time. Bye bye. Awkward outro is awkward.